The next card we're going to do is the reflection, and we're going to use the horse and carriage to do this one. Now I know a lot of you have problems with the reflection, so I'm just going to take you through that process. So this time we're going to start with the sailboat blue. So inking up, taking off, and then taking this blue all the way around the edge. Lovely blue. Got two under there. Okay, moving on to the last side. I'm just going to add a little purple . And the last side. Now we could in fact put a few mountains in this as well, so grabbing your torn paper, placing that down probably about halfway, and this time we're going to ink up in the eggplant. And then run that straight over the top. There we go. Okay, so now we've got to make sure that the roller is completely clean. And then taking the black, this is the Adirondack black actually. This is the only time I use the water-based inks for stamping, simply because I'm putting it onto the roller and I need to be able to wash it back off. So inking up, and now all we're going to do, make sure that is dry, is run the roller up over the top of the image, pressing quite hard, and there you have the image on your roller. Now, turning your card round and doing the reflection first, that's really quite important. It's much easier to line up afterwards. And then we're simply going to line that up with the edges there, make sure it's straight. Put a bit of pressure on and run it down the card. Now going back to the VersaFine black, inking up, lining that up and stamping above your reflection. There. Okay, so just finishing off with a tree. We're going to put that next to the carriage. Now, because this tree is kind of symmetrical, we can turn it around and then just second stamp it. Now obviously, if it's not a symmetrical image, we have to put it onto the brayer, otherwise it would be going in the opposite direction. Now I'm going to use my wild grass stamp for this, Imperial Purple, and we'll just put a bit of foliage down here now. Okay. And we'll just put a little of the fern leaf around the top, and that should be it. It's always nice to edge your card with stamps. Kind of frames it. There we go. Now, because our horse and carriage looks like it's floating a little, we're going to ground that using the roller, so remembering to wipe the image off. I'm going to ink up in the pitch black just the very, very edge of the roller, like so. I think starting from this side, I'm going to take the brayer as straight as I can over the top. Now if you don't feel confident doing that, that's fine, just use your water pen or just a pen even, and then just take that down, give some great lines, looks like water, gives you a good reflection. Okay, so all we need to do now is finish off with the liquid pearls. And we're going to put the glitter on top of our line, and a little in the water, and then just a few little dots over the tree. And there we have our horse and carriage, which makes, you know, a fantastic card in general. It makes a great wedding card, Christmas card. It's really quite a versatile stamp, but the reflection really does do justice to this card.